And we'll see what DC will pick up here.
I mean, they've been really flexible with the Naga. Why can't they be flexible with Timber? Make Timber make the enemy think that they're gonna do it on move on off lane and then put it on you.
So I don't know whether he practices or not, but like at Manila, they tried to do that once and he couldn't play the hero like pretty much at all. And I don't know if he practiced since then, but that would definitely be a good curveball for the team.
They do have the Mirana for him though this time.
Yeah.
Again.
Once again, yeah. No Shadow Demon to couple it up with though.
Yeah, but maybe they're thinking about snagging the Oracle right away because Oracle has been so effective against the Mirana when Wings picked it up.
I also got to remember they do have flexibility. I just get that irky feeling that maybe this time, though it is their elimination match, DC could pull out some options.
They go back to the
But they go back for the
forcing it in there again. They're probably going to respond with an Oracle again. Although Oracle, Titan, they can work together, not the worst.
It's okay. I mean, Stomp and Purifying Flames, Fortune's End combo is still a pretty good amount of damage.
But I guess you might not want to open up with 2 supports right away, then it limits a lot of stuff that you want to adjust later.
Yeah, you don't.
But if they already have a good idea of what the Timbersaw is going to do, what's wrong with opening the support?
I mean, just limits you. Like, what if you wanted to pick something else later? Like,
Yeah.
It is not Wings style. Wings always want to be open until the very end, the heroes. And they'll probably pick up a core next, whatever that might be for Wings.
solid, stable, or maybe a solid off-lane grab. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon.
I mean, Wings is up 2-1, right? They might do something crazy again. We never know with Wings. I just hope there's no punch.
I mean, DC have actually played against Wings probably more than any other team in this tournament. They've been grinding against each other, boot camping, and finding each other in various tournaments. So I'm sure they've had a lot of experience developing their own meta within itself. So
I think like no other team played as much against Wings as DC did, right? At Manila they also played 2 best of 3s against each other. And they should have a good idea what they want to do. Or like, if you can't even have a good idea of what they want to do.
yeah, the Bat Rider though comes out.
For the back rider, yeah.
First
That's
time
a good time.
today. I almost.
it's still a flexible pick for Wings. They play it on their mid player and their off lane player. Like, this is the thing when Wings open their draft. Like, you have no idea who's gonna play what and the hero is going to what lane. It's very, very difficult to draft against them.
Yeah. The other nice part is too, now if Wings want to, they can just take out the Oracle themselves during the second phase and even ban Nyx if they feel like Digital Chaos have the opportunity to pick it up.
And Bad Rider obviously like a natural gem carrier, very good against Mirana. And against Timbersaw and Mirana very good too because you can push them out of the lead and out of the Timber Chain with the Flame Break.
It's not that reliable. Like,
It's not very reliable, but like something flashy you can do, I guess. That's definitely something Wings players are capable of.
I mean, Ice Ice got a freaking Echo Stomp on a charging Spirit Breaker. Wouldn't put it past him to be able to Flame Break a Timber Chain.
Very true.
Or banning out the Juggernaut. Wings banned out Oracle themselves.
yeah, because they have the bat.
They ban.
So you want to be able to limit the options that the enemy has to dealing with the Lasso. I mean, there's still the bench, there's still Dazzle, but they aren't as good as the Oracle.
Do you take it another step further and just also next day something like the vent? Or do you think just getting rid of the Oracle is more than enough for you?
I think Oracle's more than enough. Like, the only team that prioritizes bench a lot is CNC. I don't see any other team prioritize picking bench as a Bat Rider counter as much. And DC are on the Radiant side, so they can't really use the Roche power that bench provides you as well.
I'm trying to think of what Wings coupled up with Elder Titan the last time they played this, because they've picked Elder Titan first a couple of times, and they had like 1 or 2 support heroes they like to couple it up with, but I can't remember. Well, Bad Rider, Elder Titan offlane usually, they like to apply a lot of pressure.
Skyrock, possible.
Skyrock is pretty good with natural disorder, but they don't have a setup yet really, only like Bad Rider.
Yeah, Bat Rider's their only setup right now. They might have to go for a support that has disabled setup.
What about like Disruptor then? It's pretty good to be able to lock down the start pull back.
Disruptor is really good against the 2 cores they have right now. And definitely a possibility. The Elder Titan Disruptor sets up for really huge combos as well. Really good with Bad Rider. Wouldn't put it past them.
But we gotta go to DC side first here, gentlemen. So we have to see. Maybe it's time to pick up a trusty support. If they want to be defensive, if Dazzle is still there and available, if they want to have the scare tactic of a Huskar, let's say, and it was not acknowledged at all in the second phase.
I think Wings is so far the only team that picked up Huskar without it, like the saving. bit
Yeah,
much.
that's true.
Like, I wouldn't put it past Wings to just like pick it up last pick again. Went full spirit. Very good against Bad Rider. Obviously, we spoke about banning it, but they didn't ban it. Of course, it's like a very natural pickup. Pretty good with Timberson, Mirana too. It can be okay at roaming.
I mean, there is also the possibility they decide to just make it a core again. I mean, it's not like as powerful, I think, in this kind of setup, but it is always a possibility. So now Wings have to. I think it's more actually. Do you want to do the aggro lane more than it is about just wanting to pick bench to be a core?
Don't you think it's just more of the Bad Rider counter? Like, it's actually just a support here right now. But
Yeah, I mean, it obviously could be, but I think it's one of those picks where DC take it because it might make Wings think that there's a possibility for something else that could possibly switch.
yeah, but that game, the reason why they switched was because they were totally changing the pace of the game. They had a Naga on their team, so enemy thought that they're gonna have a slow-paced game, and right now they have a bench core and they have an exalt invoker, so they could play a lot faster.
Yeah, there was like a last pick response to an anti-mage, who was like really slow.
Yeah.
I don't think it will happen this game, but it definitely will happen. Oh no, well, not anymore. Now back to Slark. Yeah, Slark. Very good against Bad Rider. Bad Rider's gonna have a really hard lane unless he has support there. But we have seen Wings do a lot of aggressive dual lanes. They work out really nicely, and we'll see how it works out in this game.
Yeah, you want to be able to pressure Slug. Slug is extremely weak for the first few levels. Not very good stats, low armor, not much damage. Bench as well doesn't provide too much in the early game. So Bad Rider plus our Titan might be able to put a lot of pressure on the Slug.
Wings have played AM, right?
They do play AM, yes. Like occasionally, only if it's like a hard counter. Like when our G pick Storm, for example, we would just pick AM. But like Wings also pick Puddle, which we didn't mention yet.
I mean, they also play Naga Core.
Yeah.
And that was also one of the heroes that Shadow plays. And right now they have a lot of D-push. Kotal and Elder Titan, I would say, two of the best supports to pair with Naga Siren, because you keep the lanes always constantly push out. You have the recall, the chakra, extremely good tools for the Naga.
I mean, Kotal is just amazing here, right? It counters
I mean, he's
Mirana.
the best hero, for sure.
I mean, surely...
I just want to mention that if Wings win this game, he will be forever engraved in the 5-man
Oh,
black.
yeah, there we go, there
Two
we
of the
go.
best heroes ever.
Oh, yeah.
Picked by Wings.
But it's so good, you know, you mana leak a Timber, so you know what happens is like... Timber chains away, and you just mana void him, and the whole team just goes boom.
I also think he's naturally a good matchup against Slark because they both kind of do the same thing, except Anti-Mage does it better. And then the fights, in the fights, the Slark, if he's ever out of mana, the same thing as Timber Saw, you just get destroyed by mana void.
Yeah, and Slark wants to build like a Skadi, and if you ever fight an anti-mage with Skadi, you're below health mana, you just like get exploded.
But could you pressure lane with our Titan, Kotal and Bad and leave AM alone against Timber? Do you do well? How well do you do against?
No, it's very, very bad. Like even if you dual lane as AM against the Timber, if he gets level 3, he will just like dual, triple wave you because he just right clicks you all the time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he has no mana from the mana.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We'll just tank it up.
Mama Moose here does not want to see her son go home.
10 seconds.
Not yet.
Banned the Storm Spirit.
Good catch for the Kotal.
5 seconds.
Like,
Remaining.
DC actually banned the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, DC that.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good against both Mirana and Timber, so, and I guess you're really far ahead, really good against Slark too.
I think it's actually just because they keep the lanes pushed out so well with their other heroes that I think Storm would have a lot of space to be able to find picks.
Yeah, basically with the AM, they want to be able to have two cores that make space. So AM could actually farm the whole map.
Like DC needs the last pick with Disable, for sure. They have nothing against it.
Nix's S is pretty good against Coddle and Mad Rider.
That's good.
S support is really greedy though, but if they survive the lane stage, it will definitely be very good.
Last
Oh, Wings go for lane. Solo mid bad
This
right
is aggro lane for sure.
Yeah, solo mid bad right.
Solo mid
Yeah.
bad and aggro X possibly for them.
Oh
Go
boy.
lanes.
I just hope they secure the A farm because he
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
X to pressure the Slug.
Nice.
Oh, double vision counter.
Gotta see if it's gonna be good enough for DC. To stay alive. Big champions. Let's head right.
And we had a prize pool of this magnitude, 20,700,000 plus extra change. One of these teams gets to take home the lion's share of that. Wings are so close. One victory will do it. Digital Chaos, can they pull it back? We have a different buff, a different game. Do they have what it takes?
I like that Digital Chaos have their signature heroes, but I don't really like the Keeper and the Anti-Mage. Haven't seen too much Anti-Mage from Wings. Seems to be pretty decent here.
And I really like the Axe Pick. Yeah, that's... how's that actually gonna work?
Remaining.
Work with the laning phase at the mid lane. It's we. Yes. Does this leave that opening for DC?
I think so. They just need the lanes decently. They need Timbersaw to get some sort of level so he can get up those levels of reactive. They need Axe to not pressure the Slark. The Slark is very vulnerable in this line. It's actually going to be a re-Slark and a Resolution Mirana.
They're switching it around. Resolution going back to its roots as the Mirana. The war is about to begin inside the game, but there's a war right behind us as the DC fans battle up against the Wings fans. It's from when you have English cards right next to Chinese cards, but this type of grand final, the fans will clash.
So let's see what lanes DC are trying to get right now. And they just placed an Observer Ward on the bottom. Will be scouted out by Wings' own Observer Ward. Looks like they're gonna do safe lane move, off lane resolution, and
The off-lane Mirana. Are they gonna really leave it at that?
it's usually Mirana +1. But she's not gonna get anything. And you can't leap out because of mana leak. And Wings, let's see how they're gonna deal with this lane. Now they see Moo going to the bottom lane. They can put, I guess,
I know you got a lot of confidence, man, but yeah, he at least forces out the early storm from Ice.
So now they know that Timber's solo on bottom, and then let's see how they do the lanes. It'll be Shadow plus Keeper, the matchup that they want to make this Timbersaw very underfarmed. The Vengeful Spirit and the Mirana paired with Blink.
Yeah, this Axe on Slark mid lane, so Weeha. See how much you enjoy this when you get that early spin up on Axe and a Stout Shield.
That is such a tough matchup for Wee. And we should know, he loved that Axe. Remember him back on Falcon Bears. He played that hero all the time.
Yeah, you're giving us a history lesson, Melini. Welcome to the also. Moo hates it just as much. It's the Mana Leak level 1 from Innocence.
Oh my god, look at Wee's HP.
I don't know how you fight against this. All you could do is try and taunt the Axe away from your lane, drag the creep wave back, and just stay on top of CS. At least you can have a good time once you get to level 6. In the meantime, DC need good rotation, so Ice. They already sentry word to unblock the camp.
Oh, we already see a Mana Leak coming out on Moo, and he's going to get his levels down here because it's in a safe lane, but they are actually able to use a pull already, denying almost a full wave from the Timbersaw top lane.
Ice being cancelled. That's 4 sticky napalm charges on the Vengeful Spirit. She can't get away from this. There's no extra help. Zucker's gonna drop right now. Blink burns him for Misery. Looking for some revenge. Ice being slow. Misery. Void in 3 seconds, 2 seconds. He just slowing him down, stopping the turn. Continuously going with the sticky napalm charges. While on bottom lane, Moo is running 1v2. He's still got Mango available. So if he wants to try and turn and fight this one, the potential is there. While Ice, the arrow connects on top. Resolution combining with Misery. They find the stun, they find the damage, and they find the return kill. But Weeha is having a nightmare in the mid lane up against Faith Beyond.
And it's a long way away from the bottom. I wonder if he's gonna get more region, might need it versus Axe.
Well, they do what they did before. Bring Misery into the mid lane, try and help zone out this Axe. Weeha's doing some early damage, the call's already gone off.
But it's a melee hero.
Rotate to the Void, yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, Orb of Venom early on.
Yeah, you don't want him to spin on you. Night Stalker has a lot of regen, a lot of armor, but not gonna help too much versus the counter Helix Innocence. Trying to deal with Moo. Moo still has a lot of HP. Not quite level 3, but Shadow, top of the CS charts right now with a healthy 12.
Definitely gonna be happy with that. Like I said, if you can get image farm, Weeha trouble in mid lane. Dropping low, he's got Dark Pact available. He's burning out at the moment. Into the tree line phase. And he's caught him by the tree plate. He's headed for the tower. It may not be enough damage, it won't be. He'll get away. The TP's on the way from Resolution. He'll have to go for a blind arrow. Leaps over. Bang! Turns around. Saw it coming from a mile away. Meanwhile, Timbersaw. They actually got a kill on the Keeper of the Light on the bottom lane with the help of Misery.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that it's not the Iron Talon from Misery. They really need him to fulfill that ogre-ish role.
Just to roam around.
Yeah.
How do you build it from there? Like, are you looking for phase boost? You look to use your spells as the damage with Arcane?
As
Nice Stalker?
I think you want to play him as a vision counter. The draft panel mentioned it. You want to limit the Bat Rider initiation abilities. You want to keep the Keeper Light Ring Axe. You don't want him to be able to see anything, especially that flying vision. So eventually they might need an Iron Talon on him, also because it's really good with the gem. But they need to secure the lanes first. And I think Timbersaw had like 2 CS not that long ago. Now he's up to 6, but nothing compared to Shadows. You don't want this AM refarming like this.
Well, Moo's got to rely on basic attacks to get the kills, can't use Whirling Death. Already put the Mango, and Shadow keeps burning him dry. Even with only 1 point up in the mana break, he's still up, trying him down in combination with Mana Leak.
And they moved Resolution to the mid lane. The Slug vs. Axmaster was just a disaster to begin with, and they have to get Wii some farm.
Yeah, this seems to be a lot better having Wii held up against the Bat Rider. That's kind of what you wanted to have, but now Ice actually takes up the lane because Blink's gone jungle. It actually isn't a bad time for Wings because this is when they wanted to send the Bat Rider into the jungle.
A little bit unlucky with the golem spawns. I wonder what Golden's going to go for this game. Typically versus the event we see Crumps.
Drew's in a lot of trouble. Mana Leak gives you an instant stun, so there's no Mana Void available to kill off Moo, so no advantage for that on Shadow. But it does keep Moo out of the lane. Like, you know, it's a sad day when also, like, Moo has to go for the early Sage's Mask on the Timber. To just have some level of regen.
So now Night Stalker can start doing his thing. It's nighttime, the Observer Ward in mid just fell, and Misery's just looking for any easy junglers. Luckily for Wings, Blink's already back in base. Misery will not find an easy kill. Also just scouting for stacks. Timbersaw can take that very easily once he hits level 6.
Blink will show himself in top lane a bit, but it's the mid lane where Misery is running in. The arrow well off target for Resolution. Too early, didn't use the voice, so the call will arrive from face, giving him a lot of armor. Misery, the spins are hurting. The coming lane goes down onto the head of the Night Stalker.
Looks like they have a solution to the Misery roam in the mid lane, at least with the melee hero. No chance of killing that axe. Stocks up, perhaps trying to get a kill. He does have the infused raindrop, though very difficult to burst down.
Does seem a little overconfident. I think he can go with 2 mealeys to kill off that mid-axe after the amount of farm that he's got.
Yeah. You have to leave in, but I don't think you want to leave in versus that.
Yeah.
And he's over-leveled right now, level 7 on that axe.
Oh. Sux is moving over. Ice in a vulnerable position. Can get actually sandwiched 3 ways. We'll take the 4th way. Okay, the arrow flies just out of range of regeneration. Which Resolution will take Ice killed by the Starfall. Resolution wasting no mana with that. Had the regen going the whole time. So DC finally catch a break. Killing off the roaming ET, but they still have that problem. Beyond's going to get really big on this axe.
And Anti-Mage, they're keeping the support busy, which is really important for them. Night Stalker, not enough levels in Crippling Spear, but he will try and pick up some as he go for it. Firefly just used.
Yep, and they know it. They're waiting for it to wear off. They also know that Weehaw can shadow dance himself into this fight. Now the smoke's going to break Blink. He's still got another 2 seconds left on that Firefly. He'll hit the ground now, but he gets back in range of his team like now.
So much wasted time for DC. That's the better part. Night's already down.
Moo's going to get stunned up. Yeah, it's a level 1 Mana Void.
And against raindrops. But Faith is in from behind. They have a Soul Ring in case they want the Soul Ring TP out.
They revealed themselves. They came in too close to the creep wave. So the surprise is blown. Misery is chasing down Blink up in the dire jungle. Just trying to keep him out of the lane. He's still got that extra nighttime move speed for the moment. It's only 1 hour left of nighttime. Well, only 3 hours left to Dota2 nighttime. Depending on how you want to clock it.
What's the conversion here, Toby?
In that case, they have 40 seconds-ish. And then it's over. And that's when Wings is trapping to mid lane. Misery started up with a call. Innocence moves over. Mana Leak has a level 2 Mana Leak as well on Innocence. Resolution will just hold his ground.
Now they're finally getting some farm on Wii and Resolution both, so that's decent. However, Misery's reign is going to end as nighttime comes to a halt.
That's a really nice Observer Ward. That might let Resolution have enough information. He can just close this up. On the Blink. And Weehaw, the damage jumps there. He goes up with the Firefly. Walk out of range of Dire Vision. Regen up pretty quickly. So good kill for Digital Chaos.
Radiant's
I know
middle
with the
tower
tip
is
kill in the
under
nighttime,
attack.
Blink not really being too careful, but he is building a drums for him, so no loss in gold as he purchases the remainder of the bracer.
It's the
Dire's
rotations which
tower
came
is
up.
under attack.
A fantastic time as the Enemy Mage on bottom lane, almost at the same net worth as Resolution is at the moment, but it's the fact that Moo can farm underneath the bottom T1 tower.
Yeah, they need to get the Blink up on Axe, and then they can start.
Magic Miss Miles, and wait, Terror gets away.
It looks like they're smoked up. They do have vision of the Pathfinder. We is really low, but without the Blink dagger on the Axe, this is going to be an extremely tough to actually get to a path.
Now he's got Shadow but the stone, the magic missile from Zuxgo will that be able to help out enough. Slark pounds still on cooldown for 4 more seconds, but Moonlight Shadow from Resolution will allow DC to make a break to the tree line. Weehawk. Okay, it looked like he was thinking of turning around and going for another opening. Shadow is selling low this bottom lane. Anderson silence up the Moo, whirling death him down. Fate looking for a revenge. The top lane where they're about to initiate onto Shadow with the dark tank, the magic missile. The stop will force him to split, but back on bottom lane. Faith moving back to his own T1 tower. Moonlight blocking it up. The silence is there. Whirling death. Other two shark from Timber Chain. No! Moo goes too far the side. The Animate's got a revenge kill in the top lane in the meantime. He'll lose his life to the slot. One charges galore going off to make this work, but it ends up being a 1-for-1 trade. Call for support.
He had to blink in to finish off the Vengeful Spirit that left him vulnerable to the Slark and his pounce. Whew, Moo almost getting a kill right there.
I think they want to go again. This would be so much easier for Moo if it was nighttime because their Misery's voice would be so much more effective. Same with the Crippling Fear. Instead, Moo having to do a lot of the work himself and missing one of those abilities. Cost them an easy kill.
And another kill ring going Resolution's way. Much more farm than we was in the last game.
This is around the same time as Moo normally likes to creep, skip it out. But that's why Resolution with an Invis room smokes him behind the tower. So it won't be that obvious to Wings if Moo does get him behind the tower. He's got 4 points up in reactive armor. So he's very happy sitting back here. 36 HP a second coming back into him.
They're expecting the Keeper to be here, but he is nowhere to be found. They really need to blink dagger on Axe. Still working on it, 200 gold away. And just, they need so much time in the jungle because of the Batrider and the Axe. Slark getting close to his mobility item. Let's see. And Shadowblade, both pretty good this game. I like Shadowblade a little bit more so he can scout out the Keeper alive, but maybe he doesn't need it because he has Night Stalker pretty good vision.
Might also be a little bit scared once Blink picked up 1, the Blink, and 2, the gems. With the vision, Shadowblade ended up being a great assignment for him.
Ooh.
Moves away.
Wings probably expecting that they have that off door that was just pointing it out right there. How did he see me?
It's a little too deep.
Just taking it easy until nighttime. They can use Farm Darkness right now if they want to. Not so fast.
It's kind of funny, like, you're taking it easy on DC, but there's still, like, they repaired all the damage the Wings did early on. It was a 2k deficit in golden experience, and now that's changed around.
That is not
Oh, face the Blink! Gets the call on Resolution! Only plays the bubble, but the last 2 Resolution will die here. No way to fight. Oh no! Please! Can he keep the enemies off the tree line? They can see him! He will take a fall. He had a little bit more time to buy an item.
I think you're right.
That Cully Blade, a fraction of a second too early thanks to the stick charges. Well, too late.
Those creeps helping out. Mirana there not getting sent, but she did find her blade from halfway to her axe. Not a big deal, and that was a big deal for me.
On bottom lane, Isaiah. They were looking for a small opening. Zuxo as well as Moo together, but they couldn't find one on Ice Ice. He was back far enough behind the tower.
Oh wow, we already have the Shadow Blade. It's very good. Misery.
Yeah, they found him out. They pushed him back. And Misery will burn or will he? Free line, but maybe with Batrider. Pull out, ET Splitters coming in. TZ needs to stop. It's not available for the moment. Darkroom doesn't actually reach up to Wings, but Weehar is in. They give it a Batrider. The perfect lead Batrider comes down to the ground. The Firefly will wear off. Stole all of his life phase. This is too deep himself. The Darkroom finds out. And now it's just fight after fight. Maybe going away here for TZ. Move goes in deep. assists for him. And his mana pool is also quite low.
Yeah, they have to be careful for the AM rotation to move. He's actually really low on mana. He's 700 deficit right now.
Radiant's top tower is under
Well, but some
attack.
good pickoffs from DC. Originally, like, thought, oh, Misery goes down, there's gonna be no trade-off, but DC brought everybody so quickly for that tier 1.
Wings also, they didn't have a reliable way to keep people asleep during the Echo Stomp. The Firefly woke them up. One really nice play that I liked from Wings yesterday is they turned off Split Shot during the Echo Stomp so that no one woke up. Which was meant to be yesterday. But this time, you can't stop the Firefly.
Resolution trying to play for some kind of execution on the mid lane. This right underneath an Observer Ward, and then Coddle does his thing. A Coddle who bypasses his ultimate in order to get 3 points up in mana leak. But it does such a good job against both Mirana and Timber. Even Night Stalker. Very low mana pool. Always like to have high movement speed. Weeha staring down the Anti-Mage. He moves down.
Really wants this creep. One level of crippling fear should be more than enough to kill him. He's so close to his battle, yeah. Oh, now they see Soxa. They know something's up. And Soxa wanted to place up the Observer Ward right there, but maybe a little bit too obvious with that movement.
He's rotating. Nope, he's actually going to pick up the rune and head back to mid lane, so DC.
We looking for a weak support like the Keeper from the Light. He's got it out. Now where's that target? Is that he finds well not the target, he wants him out. ET calls him back out over the sacrifice for ET. Not enough damage to kill him until the temptation group connect. ET split up well off the mark. Now they look for more, the courier into the tree lines. Blink kept out by Resolution as he's finally rotated up from the mid, but Wings fighting back through the T1 tower. In only 15 seconds till he's up. That arrow flies 5 seconds on the EXP. Counts over the string. He comes through. They have the damage. Wings on the road here. One tower before it. Down in the front side. Then he goes up and the damage down. Breaks up and the iron killing him off. Channel will die here. Nothing will stop this. Even the flame break can't find the space. Huge fight for DC. Tweet is dissecting them with the shadow play. They cannot feel safe anywhere. Keeper Light just like to stand there, defend towers, but when you wrap around behind like that with no vision, it is impossible to defend that. And this is when you still have super friends. He was so close to his Battle Fury. Arrow connects on Fate Beyond. That's the word go for Timbersaw.
And not only was able to set the Anti-Mage back with his Battle Fury, it also makes his jungle a little bit risky to be in. They've already been committing mass amounts of observers and sentries, Wings, to protect their jungle, but it's just not the dream for him, and now Wee's going to find another target down to eyesight. He's still got okay, the ball needs a little bit more. Dark Pact into the Shadow Dance. Eyesight's put the spirit down, but now Misery comes over and also moves! From left field he arrives! The bigger they are, the harder they chop. There's Blink making a break for his tier 2 town. Supports the neighborhood in the form of Innocence. But yet again, another kill going the way of DC. They now hold 3 out of the top 4 net worths in the field.
The Axe's momentum has slowed down significantly too after dying so many times. Timbersaw, one of the dream heroes that you want to fight against, especially before the blade mail from him. And it just always feels like Wings need one more item first, the Battle Fury and Anti-Mage. Now they need like a Batrider and then the blade mail and the axe. And this is just not the way that they typically fight. Usually they're the aggressors, pressuring DC as they try and get their key items. But that is almost the Scepter on Mirana.
Yeah, the Scepter on Mirana coming. The Bloodstone finishes over on Moo. Key item now arriving for Wings, but they would have liked that during the last fight. The Batrider with a Blink Dagger. Also, not a great thing, the fact that Blink was not even involved in that engagement on the tier 1 tower. Because of the late timing of Resolution rotating up, he kept the Batrider out.
They also don't really want to fight during nighttime, but with darkness, you only have like 3 minutes out of 8 that you can really take a fight. Until Anti-Mage is ready, but that's still quite some time.
Wings doing what they always do. You pick up a Blink Dagger, you smoke and gank. This line's already back behind the tower. Axel have to blink if he blinks into the trees.
And then just also sitting right behind Wee, just in case there's a swap.
It'll be an easy save. That actually would cause a couple of problems if Axe want to chase down further. This Resolution.
They're expecting
the end of that double damage for him. Resolution's got to get the hell out of here right now. If he keeps that the blink right there, already catches the easy splitter. Resolution. He can't get them off in time.
Wow, what an excellent use by Dan.
Trouble, he got manually. The Boomerang sent it around. Well, Blinding Light will push him back through, almost out of mana. You still have Swap Up for the Vengeful Spirit, pulling the axe back in close range to the tower. sentry was down from Wings, they knew exactly what they're fighting up against, but DC hold their tier 1 tower. They love doing this, mass committal to ensure not a single building drops.
Worth, but maybe two. Trying to see if there was a trap going on Wii, and then it scanned red. They read it perfectly. Okay, there's probably no one behind Marana, and DC probably should have called for him to get closer to that T1 because he was the only vulnerable hero in Wings. Taking another smoke, still darting this up though. Only for about a few more seconds.
They don't have mana for lasso. That rider is very dry coming into this fight. Still 10 seconds till the lasso comes off cooldown. If they can get him that bottom rune like
Resolution, he just TP'd down bottom. Faith is gonna find him, it looks like.
Yeah, they really want him. He's hiding in the trees. They may know this moment will break. There's the blank ball. This time DC running for the TP development. Resolution tries to leave against contemplated mid-flight. The TP did complete, so Mu is back behind the tower. This is not a great position for him. That is shot forever. Allowing Faith to blink and fall again. Move. High throughout Farmakhan kicking up, but it's all coming too late. So he has to commit suicide and pick the tier 1 tower.
So much more Resolution getting his act at a timely flip. 2 consecutive deaths with the swift movement from Wings. That's just not what you expect. Like, oh, it's nighttime darkness. They're not going to smoke. They're not going to fight into us. And now they will lose control of jungle. And Shadow is pretty up the farm. Up some more.
Yeah, this actually opens up the Radiant jungle if he wants to go into that. He also has a couple of Ancient stacks prepared. But love his blast before he does it, and that's what's coming on the courier.
They need to do Roach, I think, before Nightstalker gets his axe. He's only 1100 gold away, but
it's a really nice stack for Shadow. And with this movement out, the Black Dragon, it actually moves out far enough. Faith, they're smoking this move.
They pinged out, they want to go over there.
Well, the Observer Ward, it doesn't fully see this, it just knows that they're there. The line being drawn out by Misery is a one to go straight down mid lane. So unless they want to flank around, this isn't really going to work for them in the axe. Now Slark runs in, there is a sentry wall. Maybe with the last two, losing control, but Faithian already dead. Weehaw, he'll jump away with the splitter, not finding a kill. Not to mention, Blink, very, very low on life. He might try going again as Misery. They move forward to Eyesight from the bell, Mana Leak is blinding tonight, forcing back easy a little bit. On a tight, can't get the stomp off. Moo is there for the double kill. The arrows fly forward as well. Who's it going to connect on? Nobody. Innocence and Shadow. Back to their tier 3 tower.
They lose that op board around it. At least they didn't lose their gem. That rider so close to dying.
He doesn't have Shadow Dance, but he has an Echo Saber and 5 still essence shifted. So he'll love a target. The best one he's got is the Anti-Mage on the tier 2. So with Innocence, he could have walked down the stairs to die.
Yeah, he can't global kill anything. Maybe like a really nice block or an arrow can connect onto him.
And made the reason perfectly anyway. Shadow links into the tree line and then TP's home. Finishing up his Yasha. With Mana Stars and their magic missiles going to be a lot more difficult to connect on. Also, press 3 of the silence of the Night Stalker and potentially Dodge Arrow.
Anti-Mage getting pretty close to fighting shape as he works on his Yasha. Really need that Manta so he doesn't die to Night Stalker, crippling fear.
Night Stalker. And now it comes through. He's looking for Innocence in the back line. There's not from Eyesight to slow down this fight. The greatest thing we want Misery is running. Innocence dying at the tree lines. Move finding yet another kill. Ever since he got that Bloodstone, he's triggered his suicide back up to 11 charges. I'm not quite certain what Resolution's waiting for. He's just sitting in the middle lane. The Great Wave will arrive with call from Maniac. Gets hit by the arrow, the Obliterate, but then the lead with a double double. The match for damage is too much for Wing. Move will survive. He was the one they wanted in this Weehaw who gets the double kill.
And Jack now goes away with Night Stalker. He almost has his axe and the gem complete. This is disastrous for
Weed's hunting
Wing.
the kill. Weed's actually hunting the kill. He walks up the Eyesight behind the tier 3 tower. He wants Eyesight. The call of silence is there for Misery. He always wants the three way. It doesn't matter. Eyesight is already down. They jump forward aggressively. But this will definitely open up to make sure this tier 2 tower goes the way of DC. No denial attempt. Slark not again.
They just did not have enough vision around that area. They needed more offense, more sentries that get caught off guard by the Slark.
You did this once before. Now he wants Innocence to pounce forward, just get the leash. So this won't work. He'll shut it dance away. That TP aggressively coming outside the base. Faith behind, very quick on the blink. The arrow actually passing him before the TP was completed.
And another gold lead goes the way of DC, just 5,000. But with this axe coming out, I don't think Wings are going to have that much opportunity to make use of their blink that to get clean initiations on DC.
Kind of a nightmare as well for the Keepers of the Light.
Yeah.
Like, I know Innocence is a very long way away from having an Aghanim Scepter, but even if he does get one, he'll never have the buff ups just because it's always going to be nighttime.
They need a big mana void in one of these fights, and they have to play carefully. Only 20 seconds left of nighttime. Scan hits red, they know a DC's around. They've been really good at their scans this game.
I'm actually looking for the Obs Ward, Deep Ward. But because that gem's on the Night Stalker, nothing's going to stay up for Wings. Those clever little wards we saw Wings planning in the earlier games, it doesn't work now. With unobstructed vision from the Night Stalker and the gem, the upside is the fact that the gem, True Sight Vision isn't the same as the Aghanims, but they just still see so much. And Wings, they hide next to the Secret Shop right on top of a Radiant Observer Ward. DC know it, but then again, the Sentry Ward just got planted by Wings. They're not even sticking around to do the D Ward. They understand that if they hang around too long, they're going to lose too much. The chicken flying good, but the man's on recipe, high side, take it down, Wings. There's nowhere to go. They'll actually die. 2 heroes down. They may find more. The courier will survive. No Henry out. Let's move. Who's on the card? The Yule's on the Battle Rider. The 4-star stun is TP. The Yule's already been committed, so there's no extra stun from Move. The Shadow, he has to start doing the creep skip. We saw Fear attempt something similar. Let's keep that pressure up. Okay, he's not even doing that. He's too fearful.
They want Roach. They want a DC to push top and then take Roach.
Well, the arrow misses, but we have he tries to play the pound forward. Fate gets the call off. You still got his decent amount of essence shifted in Fate. Blade Bell will protect him. Now has to. They pull me in, but he's already through the dark pack. Ready for the battle boy. Shadow will be enough. The fuck out of me. Second range of Innocence Bannerly. A 1-for-1 trade off for now. The contemplating Shawls to kill. The move. Timothy's forward. There was only 1 tree left to work. At least range 2 sentries. The arrow resolution. Connect on anti-mage. Will there be enough damage? He'll blink himself out to safety. EC, not that healthy. Again, this Manly being a pain to punch. But that's why your Scepter up. Timothy cancels a very short one anyway, but Mystery moves over. No nighttime available. He's also got the gem. Wings, they'll follow this one to the end of the earth. The spirit of Mystery don't know where to go. Stunned up by the Manly. They'll give the tomorrow buff to actually no resolution. I thought they might have done a handoff. Doesn't happen to Move. Dying to Wing. The blink. Your Scepter. He had to take off the burn effect of that flame break up to the trees, but he knows he's dead. Great chase by Wings.
What a flame break right there. Winter was skeptical that they could pull it off.
Well, this still hasn't
right
happened
time.
yet. DC is still leading. Even though that graph is going to start to dip down, they were over 8,000 advantage in golden experience.
Oh, I was just talking about the flame break on the Cinder Chain. It's a pretty hard one to pull off.
Alright, Mando is finally in for Shadow.
That's only during daytime. With daytime and without darkness, they can take pretty good fights, but they just lack so much vision. Finally, they get the gem from the right foot owner on the Bat Rider.
So he has that good flying vision. Wings, they're attempting this, but it's a little obvious when that Observer was in DC.
They have to use darkness to see Roach. And as soon as darkness pops, they're gonna back out. But is we strong enough to take down Roach? I don't think so. Not without a Scotty.
He needs that extra life, but he also used Mule as a punching back last time he did Roshan. But that reactive armor.
For the Mana League, especially because he's maxed it over Illuminate.
Well, they keep using Mule Set just to dispel it.
Yeah. It just, you're stuck there, right?
Yeah, you can't go anywhere.
He's like a Stomp or a Charge Up Illuminate, an Axe Call, like any of those spells can catch you out after. With Lotus Orb, you're still free to run around and dodge these AoE spells from Wing.
It's a shame you don't have like what Anti-Mage has, take 1 step, then blink max, and you can avoid the Mana Leak out. Instead it's like Timber Chain and Leap.
So they saw Verona TP over to the left side, and she was really low on mana, and they might look for the small window to take down Roach.
Well, Resolution has gone all the way back to base because he was low in that mana. But still, does Wings have enough damage to Anti-Mage?
Oh, he has to from still a long ways for this cooldown.
They can push that in. Roshan's not really down that far, only at 9k at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they can do this right now. They have no damage inside from the It's only at half HP.
Here comes Misery, and that true sight, it goes inside the pit. We understand what's happening.
They have the
Yeah, he's like, he just jumps out, but he actually gets the blink pulse over on the Misery to the jump out. What are they bringing it back? No, they got it. The Vengeful Spirit comes from the Axe finds the kill. Who's really good damage there with the shot from this is Cloud. First off for Wings. They catch out the slot, they get 3 down. No, they can finish what they started. The Tesla Roshan.
This Observer Ward saw that Night Stalker. That swap just crushed them as 2 heroes got hit by the Earth Splitter. And even Slark got caught by the Echo Combat. No chance for his Dark Pack. He got blasted right out of it. And that's going to be a free road for Wings. Faith Beyond continues to deliver on his initiation.
And dream for Wings, if they can keep it going, the Aegis Immortal will give them extra incentive to take more aggressive fights. And Faith is having a fantastic time with 2.4k gold in the bank. His next item choice is just around the corner.
Dire's top tower is under
Even PKB
attack.
can really save them from
Dire's
the Wings
top
lineup.
tower has
Minus
fallen.
armor from Elder Titan, a lot of physical damage even from Earth Splitter, pure damage from Axe. I'm not really sure how they itemize here. They need to be able to kill the anti-mage at some point though. Right now, like Night Stalker, Crippling Fear, gonna be dispelled by the Manta style. Murana is unreliable, so maybe I would like to see Basher Echo Save or Basher Abyssal, something like that so they can keep them in check.
Well, you got the Basher on Shadow. He just bought it, so looking for his control item. Sucks up, really tough, big trouble for him. Battling, they just keep raining and dry, and he will die in the river.
It's a really big problem. Wings can get aggressive during nighttime. They aren't scared anymore.
Radiant's
And the
middle tower is
DC
under
definitely
attack.
they just try and keep the split push going. We are down the bottom lane, but Wings, they understand the objective.
They split push earlier with the Ursa and Slark. This game should be a lot easier with the Murana and the Slark in case they want to go to. Then they have the Sticky Time Bomb with the anti-mage, who with Abyssal can easily crush any of DC's cores.
He's so far ahead as well, like sitting at 18,000 net worth. The nearest to him is 12.5k over on the Marauder.
Yeah, they went for the break on the Slark. He has a Silver Edge, and that combined with like a double Star Palm from Marauder can maybe burst him down, but now that he gets Aegis, he has no fear.
The advantage for DC is the fact he's effective to spend his money, still holding him at 3.7k.
I think probably BKB. They don't really have any BKB at this point. Slark,
Radiant's middle tower is under
but he doesn't
attack.
do any physical damage at the moment. I think just go mass BKB so you can team fight them at will.
Wings systematically taking out towers. I'll see Fate thanks to Misery's vision. Lady Weapon getting broken by you, so putting the Tempest back a little bit. There's Shadow. He's getting caught in the Chakram.
My thanks.
Yeah, perfectly alright.
A bold build coming up from Elder Titan as he swings home to try to pick up the rest of the Dagon.
Okay, hello. He's going to actually be a courier as well. Recall back in. He brings the BKB of Faith Beyond.
Oh, they're not going to see this coming.
Oh, they are not. At DC, like, at least they might be able to see something coming in. One, if his arrow can connect, which he won't be able to.
Oh,
Or two, if he can get the 9 stuff close. That's also been a problem. Two, but hey! Chain claws, blinked away.
Shadow's Abyssal Blade is also coming on the chicken. It's at the secret
My
top right now.
thanks to
Vanguard
thee.
and Recipe. Wings feeling really good with his Aegis.
This next defense from DC, it has to work. The arrow, 5 seconds. It's over on the axe. Resolution jumps in. The double softball damage will bring down the axe. The finally getting the small throw, but Wings have rotated over the swap. Against the Blaster. You damn it! Follow the ball! Eyesight fighting in a moment. Murana springs forward. They've got the damage. It's in a fight. Speed leaping forward. The BKB breaks back by the 3. Who's still there from Shadow? There's your Abyssal Blade. The Battle Boy on the Resolution. Doing heavy work with the Chakram doing more of it. Shadow is burning inside of it. The Aegis Immortal will trigger. Blink is away on road line. Do they have enough to kill the anti-Marga once again? They'll blink out. Moostic's with him. Yule steps up. Blink on cooldown in 1 second time. Then in comes Blink himself. Flame break. Pushing DC away. This will give Shadow just enough space to escape.
Wow, that could have been so much work. Looks like Batrider was also able to take down Murana in the back line. She was so low after that Mana Void. I don't know if he was the prime target for that. It looked like Moo was pretty low, but in the heat of the moment, it was like Mirana almost killed her entire team.
I think you should still be scared of that Mirana at all times, having that passive, like, big damage, chasing everything.
I'll take that.
Weehar's got a lot of money too. Where does he go next with 4.1k gold? Is this the time where, like, does BKB even help the Slark, or does he look for a more controlling and damage dealing item?
I don't know. It's hard to say with the
he answered anyway. You got the Asher.
Basher's better versus the AM, who's causing the most problems, but he's like a free kill on Fat Rider and Keeper.
Wings is coming down. They're looking for a kill on Moon. Almost everyone's here apart from the Mirana. She does have BTs, but can only TP the tier 2 tower. Spirit 3. Telling the ball, hit the shotgun. The work back forward from Lydia. The arrow extends. 5 seconds stuck. The ET split up. This does not damage yet. Misery still tanking through all of this. The mana point. He wants to 3 seconds of Moonlight Shadow. They're around the vision at the moment. Moon will go back into Moonlight Shadow 2. Timothy, 1 second. Let's bring him back and range the tower. Unless they want to fight. Arrow's on cooldown. Blink forward. The arrow will miss. We are waiting. The ninja out from the tree. Face triggers the flame bell as well as BKB to transform the face. Back down. We are.
Such sorcery shall not prevail.
Got the range for it, but the much man. Go for the top. They're all way to get away from this last match. You're going to get the flash on their head. Move. Can't chain away. He'll use the run. The blink digger will be up cooldown in time. We're just hit the ground. The blitz goes for more. Burning up the vengeful spirit with fire.
Okay, let's confirm Shadow can pass on command. What was that? Right on the Timber Cave, right as the Sparta was about to escape, and I talked about it in the Basher versus BKB. BKB, you would have really loved to have it for that fight.
And it was the Abyssal as well. That's the thing that does the work more. That's how you make RNG, actual commands. Digital chaos. Well, they had a good defense last time. Wings tried to go high ground. Now they're down a couple of men. The difference about 3k swinging both ways. Arrows hoping to create a little bit of time, but it goes between all of Wings as they attack into the tier 3 tower. Trying to get that 1 sec closer to the agent. As now Campbell is too low. He has 5 second bubble. He's played it out. A block up. 4 seconds until he's alive. No fortification. Arrow doesn't connect. It isn't. Lost tail catches the swap out. So again, sacrificing himself just to make sure they can get that double damage out from the Starfall of Resolution. Good stop. Move. Yours up in towards the end. He has a way to get out thanks to Moonlight Shadow. They can play the infinite game. Shadow going in very, very deep. Gets the stun over on Misery, but Weeha returns to the match of his own. And jump out Resolution. Leaks the tree line. He is out of mana. He's trying to get out of this one. He can blink back into the final. Face the end. So low. Where's the DC? It's a die for him. Shadow's looking for the kill. And then Weeha. The match. The cross is dead. Silence the battle. Warren Snow. And he'll need to use it. The rest of DC is dying. Out from their own tier 3 tower. Resolution. Back into the fight with a culling blade. Kills the Snowstalker. Giving Wings the pump up they need to go inside. They look for the last two that have got it. It's the slug. Arrow flies in. There'll be a 5 second stun over on Blink. But Wings, they work out a daily rack. Styles out Weeha. Has found himself out this one. Not backed up the TC. They will lose their range as well as Wings have done the damage.
Oh my goodness, Anti Mage is so stacked at this point. Wings' team fight is just incredible at that point. That wasn't even like the biggest mana void that I saw. I thought he was going to cast on Resolution there, but Slark can't man fight at this point. How does he go toe-to-toe with his Anti Mage?
I like this from Wee. He needs to create space, and he's looking over towards Faith Bian. He moves. He needs to kill and get the hell out. One more attack, but he has to fail. 23 HP. He forces it too hard. Will he go down yet? 90 seconds. The door has been opened by Weeha's aggressiveness. And Wings, it is a landslide as the grass drop. Can DC hold?
This is their darkest hour, and not in a good way, as they have the Night Stalker, but
Radiant's middle tower is under
it's become
attack.
so grim for them. We just desperate to do something to save his
Radiant's
team.
middle tower has fallen.
But now he has no buyback. Wings all assembling down the mid line.
Here they come. Wings. 52 seconds is the window. And they're going to try and break DC's blast. The blink in the last two. Misery instantly swapped back out again. Shadow's in pretty dizzy, but he'll come over. Doctor already on the sidelines. Misery now he's being controlled. A bit of play to still up. Misery's gone. The culling plate. That could be it right now. DC on the ropes. As Wings, they look towards the mid-ranks. Bring down the tier 3 tower. Move, trying to slow it up with a sharp grip. Resolution out of arrows and also out of teammates. DC, they have Slark up in 20. They'll have one more opportunity, and that's to defend the tier 3 rack on top. There it is. The mid. The melee is down. Range racks will follow Wings. Do they play safe? Do they attack? You have buyback available, and here comes the push. This is the defense. DC, you either hold or you die. And Wings, they rip down the tier 3
My
tower.
thanks to thee.
Weehaw wants to go more through the back line to attack. Down the left. They back up. It won't be enough for International 2016 champions. Terrific play of Dota. He did enough for the top of the group stages, but only losing games to GC. Win total throughout the entire playoff. One to Techies, one with